Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my creative time with Emma, and also finally welcome to my updated craft room, like a little mini tour. I was supposed to have done this literally like probably the first couple of weeks in March, but everything broke loose with the whole coronavirus and everything, so I had to just make sure I concentrated on my family, made sure I had my older son's home already, but I had to make sure I had Anthony, get him back from college, and make sure everybody was safe. And then this kind of got put on the back burner, so I'm finally able to do it, so I'm super excited. So as you could see, I'm not sure if you could tell from my older picture, but if you look straight ahead, all of my cutting machines are gone. The reason why is because I wasn't using them, okay? The huge thing for me in here was I got rid of so much stuff. I mean, I have a Durango, SUV Durango, and I literally took 2.5 loads to different donation centers because I couldn't take it anymore. I didn't even want to bother selling them because I figured, you know what, I'd rather just give it, donate it this way other people could use it. And I knew that would have, it's like, I figured, that would just be easiest for me. So let's go ahead and start. Let me turn off this fan here so you don't have to hear that in the background. So when you first come in, first of all, these are the curtains from my living room, the front room, I should say, that there used to be, if you saw my other videos, there used to be the double doors here, but my son took them off for me, and I just put curtains up because it gave me room on, see, as you can see, I didn't patch that up, but who cares, this way, because the door used to open that way, so it gave me room on that side, and it gave me room on this side as well, so this way I had more to work with in here. So if you can see, my room is not that big. It looks big. It's, I think, because the way I utilize everything up, all of my storage units up, it makes it look big. So I'm super proud of it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start off here on the left side. Uh-oh, I did not want you to see me in the mirror, but I guess you did. Okay, so basically, this here is kind of the same. I have all of my inks there. My dad built me those. And I literally got rid of, like, believe it or not, like 2 boxes of inks. Okay, so I'm not sure if you could see them all right there. They do go, I did keep some of, a lot of them, which I might have to go through them again. But, so anyways, and I have some of my favorite cards up there. And this here, this station literally was a disaster. Now, you're probably wondering, why do I have my hairdryer there and all of this stuff? Well, my husband, since he commutes, he goes to bed at 5 p.m., between 5 and 6, so that means I can never get ready at night in there or blow dry my hair after I get out of the shower, nothing, so I have to do everything in here. So that explains that and the mirror, and I have little stuff here, like just some, this is when I don't, usually I make all my own hand lotion and all that, but I have my backups right there. And these are just some little, I had a little subscription to this vegan company, this little vegan perfume stuff, but I stopped it because I clearly I have enough. I don't need that many every month. And then I just have my stuff here for my nails in that bag. And then this is all my nail polishes. This is the one, these are the ones I actually use when I do my pedicures. And I love them. This is from that London town, my favorite nail place, and they are vegan too, so I was super excited to see that. And then up there I just have some little cotton swabs in there, of course hand sanitizer, and then just regular stuff in there, some face stuff. These are my backups when I run out of my own face serums that I make myself. See, here we go. I have my little night serum, my cleanser, but that's going to be another video. I'm going to go ahead and show you my setup, how I have all my essential oils stored in here and everything. So anyway, so that is that table right there. Of course, we have to have a Himalayan salt. I literally have a lamp in every room in my house because for some reason, I don't know, it just makes a difference for me. And then in here, this is my cart with everything that I use, like, like my brushes, like, irons and stuff like that, hair stuff, shampoo. So this is my cart, like I said, that used to be in my bathroom, but I always had to go in there, and every time I went in there, I woke up my husband. So I'm like, you know what, forget it. I'm moving everything in here. And then down here is just some, I have my medicines, which I actually have to take for migraines, unfortunately. And these are my clean towels that I use for my face. I don't know, I got those online and I'm hooked. I love them. Bottom shelf is just basically some craft items, just random stuff in there. And then again, these three, if you haven't watched my older craft videos, these 3 towers my dad built for me. And then I just have up there, that's one of my favorite little storage things. I got that from Hobby Lobby a long time ago. And that's where I used to store I actually still have all the stuff that I used to make for the kids, with my boys. When they were in little school, we had lots of crafts, and that's just all like kids craft. Not really, but like pom-poms, pipe clean, you know. So I figured, you know what, I'm not going to get rid of it yet. I'm going to hold on to it. And then, of course, you all know how I love my prints. I just got this book for my birthday last year, and I held on to my card, and there goes my little bobblehead my sister sent me. Then I have the little box of prints, which I don't want to open it because I already have every one of his CDs. And these nail polishers right here, these are my gel ones. As you can see, there's not as many as the other ones because the gel ones are a little bit more expensive and I don't need that many. So I figure, you know what, I'll just go with the basic colors. Now, again, another video will be shown because these 2 towers is where I have all of my essential oils stored. Okay, and I also do my own, I don't make my own hair color, but I actually I have a subscription to this place called Madison Reed, and this is the little thingy that I wear so I won't get the hair color all over me, and I love it, and my hair color just came today, so I'm super excited. Then here goes my desk here, and the thing, I did not get a lot of stuff that I have in here. The funny thing is I've had it in other rooms, and I'm not sure if I've mentioned this in the past, but I get bored and I like to switch stuff around a lot. So that frame was in my bedroom, so I bought it in here. That's of my boys. Anthony's to the left and my baby Aaron's to the right. That was their high school baseball pictures, which I love. And then here I have, when they were doing their graduation pictures, the ladies who actually took their pictures, they told me to jump in there and take a picture with them. So of course I wasn't going to say no. And then I have my little dogs, our girls' best friends, not diamonds. And then this here, when I went to Hobby Lobby, my husband was actually with me and he bought that for me. He surprised me and I love this. I figured that'll be perfect on my desk there. And then just some stuff. Those are from IKEA. These are all, everything like I said is old. My plants, oh my goodness, I've had them since January and they're still alive. Okay, I'm still so proud of myself. So that's one of them. Love what you do, love that sign. And then there's just some pictures. Like I said, you've probably seen this in the past. I did just get rid of, like if you could see here, this down here, I have like my embossing folders there, and that's empty. And these 2, I usually have my, these 2 shelves, I usually have my file folders, but since thank God taxes got extended, those are in the other room right now. So that's why that's not there. And then I have to update my clocks because usually I have Eastern time. I have 3 different times on everybody that I work with so I can know what time it is where they are. And then I have this plant here. I used to have my coffee station in this corner here, which I never did a video on that, but I used to have it here. But I got rid of a whole bunch of stuff that was underneath it, so you could actually see the floor a little bit there. And I moved this plant from my living room into here because I wanted something green there. And then we have up here, I have a whole bunch of like tissue paper, like little gift bags up there. And then I have some little crochet thread right there. And then in here, I have my skincare fridge. Again, they used to be in my bathroom, but since I make all of my products, I have that in there. And I also keep some water in my milk that I make in there for my coffee. And then these 3 up here, there's just twine in there. The bottom 3 are just my own personal stuff that I also make my products. And then ribbon, I hoard it because, oh, actually, you know, I have to throw that one out because that one's done. And then back there, I'm not sure if you can see back there hiding, that's more twine. And that little thingy back there is my sewing stuff. My mom has my sewing machine right now, so I might just let her keep it and I'll just get another one in the future. And then I love these. These are everything I got. I'll link everything on my blog for you so you could see if you're interested in anything. But these are new because my other ones were breaking down on me. And they were just, they needed to go. So, I mean, because I did have them for only like 9 years. These I love because you can see through them. So this is all of my, oh God, what do you call that little mink machine? Yeah, the little mink machine by Heidi Swapp. Love her. This one here is all of my felts. And then this one here is all of my color pencils and stuff like that. And my little adult coloring books. And then down here, and I'm probably the only person who still has a fax machine. And yes, I still use it. And then I just have some cards that I made in there and some projects. And I do keep those, hold on to those because if I ever need them. So I just basically save my favorite ones. And then I give the rest to my mom because she usually does these little craft fairs. And then she sells all my cards and everything there. And then up there, I have my cute little create sign that I actually got from Heidi Swapp as well. Up there is just, those two baskets are, I have like the tulle, which I call Toolie up there, and I just have some thick ribbons up in that right. And this here is just some random stuff. And here goes plant number 2, and he is still alive. I'm so happy. And then again, all of my little stamp little thingies there, the little blocks. And this just has some random stuff in there too. I know it's in there, but it's nothing craft related. And then I just have my paintbrushes, and then I don't have that many Copic markers, so that's what I have, and I don't plan on getting any more. Then I have my distressed crayons up there, and then my favorite in the whole wide world, the clean, what do you call this, the Zig clean color brush here. And then for my finale in my room, this is my favorite part, my coffee station. Okay, well first, this here, I just want to show you this really quick before I forget. You see this rose up there? I'm not sure if you can see it. I've held on to that since baby Aaron was a senior. That was a senior night for baseball. And then when Anthony was a senior, they actually made the little baseball roses. So I saved that in there. I can't put that other one in there because it'll just break the real rose. So I just put that in there. Have my little fake candle. I don't use real ones anymore. And then here I have all of my little glue sticks, and I have all my little remote controls because everything, all my lighting in here is by remote control. And I know it's daytime. I usually put on all my lights at nighttime. Okay, sorry, my doorbell rang. That was my Instacart. My groceries came. So anyways, I usually just put my candles on. Like I do keep this one on. I keep that one on all the time, but like the like my lighting, like it's like that around my little sign, I usually just put that on at nighttime because I love ambiance. I've always loved it. And I know people are probably saying, why do you put all that in your craft room? Because this is my job and I want it to be inviting, because at first I was so overwhelmed in here because I had so much stuff that I was literally, it was stressing me out. And when I got rid of everything, like practically, I was so happy. It took a weight off of my shoulders and I felt so much better that I actually wanted to come in here. So I do this every morning. I come in here, I do my little coffee. Oh, this little love sign does light up as well. I'll give you a little test so you can see it. You see that? And that's super duper cute. So I'll just leave it on for right now. And then I have in this section, of course I made my coffee already. I have my teas in here. I love teas. I love anything, you know, warm. And then I have my little reusable coffee stirrers, which I used to have disposable, but now I'm trying to help save the planet. I have everything practically reusable now. And then I have my little, this is a little water kettle that I have here because I used to have a little, what do you call that? That little Keurig machine in here. That's when it used to be in the corner. But I had to stop caffeine, and I even had to stop decaf coffee. So I have my coffee right here. I put it right there, but what it is, it's this right here. So if anybody's looking for no calf, it's called Calf Lib, and I get the Calf Lib and I get the organic one, and it is, let's see, all it is like a roasted malt barley. It's a roasted chicory, and it has, I've tried a lot of no-calf coffees in the past, and that is my favorite one that actually tastes like coffee. And this one here is my little knockoff matcha. And I think I posted on Instagram before, because I can't have matcha anymore because of the caffeine. So this is the Moringa leaf powder, and I have these underneath here, so when I run out I can just refill them. And it tastes just like matcha, and I'm happy because I love my matcha. Okay, so my coffee cup, then I have my cute little napkins and this cute little napkin holder, and then I have, of course, my little cinnamon, because I have to add cinnamon to everything. Oh, excuse me, Angel. Actually, you want to see Angel? Angel! Hey, Mama. That's one of my doggies. Okay, they're always in here with me. So that is that, and then and then right here, I have my printer, and I just have some stuff down there. And then I have my paper, and I have my little Tim Holtz little stamp thingy, my weighing thing for the, what do you call that, for my products. And that's my big shot I actually repaired all by myself. I was so happy. And then I have my other regular printer. This is the laser printer, and that's just the regular printer. And there goes my little backup napkins, my little replaceable napkins there. And then here, this is what I use that I put up on the counter here, so I won't make a mess when I make my coffee. As you can see, I'm gonna have to probably wash that soon. And then in my drawers here, they're not very, I did not actually organize these very well. So as you can see, there's just all of my inks there. And then just, you know, more inks there, this little score buddy there. Like I said, these are not quite presentable, but they're good enough. The best is what we're going to get for right now. Glue dots, lots of glue dots, lots of pop dots there, more pop dots there. Okay, sorry everyone, I swear my doorbell rang, then my phone rang, everybody was calling me. So anyway, so where was I? I think I showed you, I think I was here. Okay, I showed you all that. Yes, I did show you that. And then this drawer here, like I said, they're not very presentable. I figure I'll just show you anyway. These are just all of I have like my awesome, close to my heart stapler, which I love. Then I have my Tim Holtz, and you know, different little punches, little washi tapes and stuff like that. And then this one here, this one's probably a bigger mess, it sure is, but it's okay. I have to redo this, but these are just a couple of embossing powders. And then this little binder, I'm not sure if you can see underneath, that's all of my scrap paper, which I have to go through and make it better. And then just these little things for my cards. And then, okay, now up to this next one here. Let me see if I could go around the other way better. Hold on. Sorry, it was tight quarters over there. Okay, there goes my other plant, and it's still alive. Now that one there, it took me a while to buy a little jacket for it because, like I said, I've had them since January, and I did not know if they were going to stay alive or not, and it did, so I'm super happy. So I had got that little cut piece in at Hobby Lobby. Thank God for 40% off. So anyways, and then those are just more little random, I have like my boa in there, you know, I love my boa, in those little suitcases, and more little craft supplies, which I used to use for the boys when they were younger, but I don't want to give them up, I'm not ready to yet. And then, I'm not sure if you can see it or not, the glares on them, my beautiful boys when they were little. And I have these little coasters I had made, like, gosh, when I first started. Love them, so I definitely keep those. And in here are just pictures, and then in here is what I use to pack, like when I redo my stamps. Like I have my little magnetic sheets in there, my little stamp baggies that I put them in and stuff like that. I have that in there. And then here we have more ribbon and twine, and if you kind of peek in the back there, I have my little Zutter machine, and I have a little thing of buttons, and I have my little tiny Sizzix ones, which I thought I got rid of, which I need to because it is too tiny. I don't really need that one. And then I have some more little sheer ribbons back there, more paper, and then here goes the fun part. There goes that's where I do my nails. That's my little light for the gel nails, and then that's what I use for my pedicures, and I love it because I make a little foot soak and I put bubbles in there, and it's just perfect, and it heats up, and I love it. And then I just have envelopes in there, And then in there, it says envelopes, but it's not envelopes. It's actually stuff that I had gotten in magazines before that I just kind of kept, and I saved them when I got my original cards back. And then this here looks like a little film strip, and I just have a few of my favorite cards there. And then this corner, of course, I have my little essential oil going. I think there's tangerine in there today. And this here is my little milk frother. I love it because, as you can see, I did use it for my coffee this morning because I keep my milk that I make. And you can't use all the milk you make in here because it doesn't froth very well. I found that my thicker creams that I make, they froth in there well as well as my oatmeal milk. Okay, so let me turn around here. Okay, so, and I'm going to get to the table last, okay? And then here is my shredder, and then this is just a little bench, and everybody's seen this little storage bench. Excuse me, and I have the lighting here for when I take my pictures. I'll show you that now because since we're here. So basically, this is how I take my pictures, okay? I have 3 lights here, and I'm going to turn it on just so you can see how bright they are because I take all my pictures at nighttime. Hopefully it doesn't blind you. And that's the recent card I made. And look at Hello Kitty hanging out with my baby Yoda. One of my design team members made that for me, and I love it. So anyways, this is what I used to take my pictures. This was just like one of those shutters, and I got that idea from Miss Kimmy, who's one of my past design team members. She said, just go ahead and get a shutter, cut it in half, and use that for a background. So I have that one. So what I do is I cut it in half, and that was the original gray one, and I had my dad paint the second half for me in white, so I have 2 of them. And this is just a little thing to lift it up. That's how I take my pictures. And then down here, this actually pulls out, but there's just some more ribbon and stuff like that down there. So let me turn this off. Actually, let's leave this on so you can see up over here. And then in this corner is my little corner bookshelf that my dad made, and all of you have seen that before. My dad thought I was crazy. I said, no, trust me, it'll work. I had the measurements and it fit perfectly, and he made that for me. And then the top is just something I had, just some little stuff. And there goes plant number 3, plant number 4, and they're still alive and kicking. And then this here is just like stamps and dies that I work with right now. Back there's some lighting, which I love. Of course, more twine. And then this here is just basically all of my, like my vegan cookbooks, and I have all my, what else here? My essential oil books, which I love. And then I still have my original Cricut, so I did not get rid of that one. And those are all of my, lots of cartridges in there, okay? And then down at the bottom, I will not give up my Peachy Keen faces. And then more ribbon down there. And then this unit here, when I got this room done like a long time ago, this was the last thing that was made. So up there, I have just stuff, camera equipment and things in there. I love that sign, always stay humble and kind. I saw that at Hobby Lobby last year. I had to get that. And up here is just some, I don't have my ladder and I forget what's in there. But I think it has stuff that goes with the little Cricut Joy in there. And then this is just some random die. And this here, let me see what this one is. I can reach this one. This has all the stuff I use for my essential oils, which that's going to be a different, same thing, essential oil stuff in there. And this is just props for my pictures in there. These 4 drawers are essential oil stuff. And then this here is, of course, I still have my stickles. I'm probably the only person who still has stickles. Embossing powders, some glitters. Love this little chunky glitter. And I've had that for a long time. And then this is just some random little, little thingies, little twist ties there. And then again, just some little random stuff in there. But I do use as well. And then more little glitter, and I have buttons down at the bottom there. And let's see what else we got in here. And I have just the little enamel dots, which are my favorite. And that is, what is this? Oh yeah, some more little glitter there as well. And then I have some enamel, this stuff right here. And those 2 big ones at the bottom are photo albums, okay? And then what I have connected here is just some little things here. I love my polka dot folders. So those are, so basically how I do my stuff, because I would just have like my mail or my bills just anywhere. So let me turn off this light real quick. Okay, so this is how I actually organize my mail. So this out here, I just have some random stuff, but usually, and I cleaned it out already, but I have my, like, if I don't have time to check it right away, I just quickly throw my mail, that junk mail in there, because I know I have to get rid of it. And in there goes my bills. I put my in my folder, and I know where everything is this time. And then I have these little things here. I'm not sure if you've seen them, but let's see what they're called. They're called Write, Rinse, Wipe, Repeat. Okay, let me tell you, I use those more than I do Post-its now, because it's reusable. And then after you write on them, you rinse them out and you dry them, they're ready to go again. Love them. And then this here is in another room, okay, but I put it in here. This is perfect for my pattern paper. Love it. I'm so happy I decided to put it in here. Okay, now we're going to go to my actual craft table. I have all my stamps there. So I have two things of stamps, my dies. This is just empty. I just have extra folders in there. This is stuff for my little heat press. My little heat press is in there by Cricut. And then I have my now this is all of my holiday pattern, the little 6x6 pads. So usually I switch them out for when the holidays do come around. And then super simple, and I just have my little Tim Holtz cutter there, and I have these here. The funny thing is I actually had this in my bedroom underneath in my what do you call that, underneath in my bathroom. So I took it out. I'm like, why was it even in there? I had other stuff in there, so I put it in here. This I got because I needed something for those. And then this here is for my camera now. Thanks to Miss Heidi Swap. I love her again. And I actually put my camera there, and that's how I video. Okay. And then, like I showed you in my, probably in my last video, this is the Empress Mini. It's not new. I think it's old. I just never heard of it. When I was looking for machines, I did my homework, and this was my favorite one. So I got the mini one. And these are like I think they're 4.5 by 7.5 or something like that. Good size. And then when you come on this side, let me show you this here. I just have some paper here. And then the reason why I put my machines here, because the garbage can is there, so I could just drop everything in there. And then just some more storage down there. And there goes my little jars that I could refill my coffees with. And then this is the bigger machine right here. Okay, and I absolutely love this. This is just the regular Impress by Anna Griffin. And like I had mentioned in my video, look at these. They're almost like a square, okay? So you could put it in the machine this way. Oops, you can put it in that way, well, of course, on the opposite end, or that way. So this way, these clear guys won't get so warped. Love that, okay? My favorite. And what else? And then that's it. And then underneath here, oh, I have my little stool. Let me show this to you because this is the cutest thing ever. I found this last year or 2 years ago. Isn't that adorable? That's my little stool I use. I have to put it out here so when I do my videos, I have to look in to see, make sure everything is in the camera. Then, let me pull this out. I have my little lounge chair underneath here. This is what a lot of times I do my posts on. And this is where I sit and I do my pedicure in here. Okay, so I just pull it out, and it does, like, the whole thing will fold out. If I want to just do lounging and do my posts in here, or just work on designs in here, that's what I use instead of, I use that, or I go out to that room and I sit on that chair, or there's another little sleigh bed over there that I do it at. But 9 times out of 10, I do it here because a lot of times the boys are out there hanging out. So let me put this in here. And I love it because I just tuck it away, and nobody knows it's in here. And I usually have my dog's beds like right there in that corner, but they're not in here right now. So that is it, everyone. That is my room. I hope you enjoyed it. So sorry it was extra long. I will have links to everything. Like the old stuff, I'll try to see if it's still available. But I'll try and link everything for you, just in case you're interested in anything. So I'll just kind of do a quick little turnaround again for you, so you could see. And oh, did I show you the Cricut Joy? And I got it because all my, that's the only cutting machine that will fit in this room. because I refuse to have the bigger ones anymore since I don't use it. I didn't use the bigger ones, but that one I actually used the other day and I loved it. So that is it, everyone. That is it for today. If you have any questions, go ahead and shoot me over a quick email. All my information is on my blog. Have a fabulous day and a fabulous weekend, and I will see you back here soon. Bye-bye.